Have I died in those parts yet? I think I did. Maybe not. Maybe I just died to Bowser. Alright, so we'll try the Bowser fight again. You gotta get used to this Bowser fight. I am very used to it, at least. I have taken on this fight many, many times. Damn it. I thought I was far enough away. And there's two. Away he goes. Let's make sure I don't die to flames here. I'll try to stand very, very still. Where are they falling? Okay, so... yeah, you can just kind of find one spot and you'll be fine. Alright, power up. Once again, I would love to be Big Mario and go through it. I don't want to have to, like, use save states to get that, but... I would love to be Big Mario at the ending. I don't like being little. It feels like I didn't do it right. Alright, now give me the things that defeat you. Like a good Nintendo boss. A lot of Nintendo bosses do it, at least the first party Nintendo titles. Alright, there's one. Oh, too far. I don't think he comes back either. If he's off screen, he's off screen. I was not holding the button, game. I almost lost my power up there. That's not very nice. Alright, now you give me the stuff. Give me the mechas. There they are. And there's number two. I'll just kind of leave him for the time being. He can just kind of roam. Alright, right here should be good. I'm gonna run for it anyway. Would like that, thank you. And away goes the Mecha Koopa because he got stomped. But I like my chances of being big at the end of this one. I like my chances. And away he goes once again. Just stomped away. But I only need one more hit. Did he go like off screen? Alright, we got him, and I am big. I don't have the cape, but honestly, as long as I'm big, I'm happy. I'm the same size as the princess. Actually, she's a little bit taller than me. I didn't know that. She still has to bend down to kiss me, but I think I got a kiss on the lips that time instead of a kiss on the nose. Like I said, it's just kind of better that way. All right, so one more time through, and then we will actually kind of experience the full ending again. I'll kind of give my thoughts on it, and then I will reset the emulator, but it'll think I reset the console, and we will see how many exits I got as a result of this playthrough. Last set here, we will go through 4 and 8. If I get through 4 and 8 and I don't beat Bowser, then we will go with probably a different set of endings, or a different set. Okay. Yeah, this one might be the hardest one. Right, I need to fall down here. Then up there. At least that opening bit is the hardest. Alright, we made it through. No real issues, but that one was definitely the hardest of the bunch. Alright, let's see what awaits us in number 8. Okay. An extra power-up should you need it. Let's just kind of float our way to the end. And we made it through before the guy got us, before Chuck landed on us. That one's not fun. Yeah, I think this was the hardest set, 4 and 8. Honestly, I think both of them were the hardest of their set. Let alone the way that I did it. Now let's actually, land on him. Yeah, there's a little bit of slowdown there. I think that was the problem the first time I went through. All right, so that's it, right? We're clear for Bowser again? Let's do that. Even though that was the hardest, I did the best at it. It's my logic. I don't know. It was the hardest, I just lucked out. I'm probably just, you know, comfortable with the controls and everything again now, when I probably wasn't before. But once again, like, unless I jump, like, I can't get hit. And like a good Nintendo boss, he will give me the things that defeat him. You start getting the timings, right? That always helps. And once again, we're at a point where I actually don't want the mushroom that the princess drops. I like being at that point. Help, and then that can go away, because I don't need it. I am good. Alright, bowling balls out. You can actually float while spin jumping a bit by holding the button, right? You can stay up in the air a little bit longer. I don't know if I've talked about that before, but it is a thing you can do. I've probably shown it off several times, even though I didn't specifically address it. Alright. Phase 2 down. And once again, I do not need the mushroom that the princess is going to drop. Once again, that's a good position for me to be in. Just hop over there. Get that away from me. Do not want. No problem so far. I'm gonna head this way. I think there's a little bit more room that way. At least it feels like it. Oh. So it has to be down for him to, oh, come on. It has to be, like, already knocked down for him to stomp it away. I think I knew that, but I forgot. Alright, down he goes. I have a cape, which is the first time that I've had the cape. It's not going to be all that different from when I have the, just the mushroom that she hands out. See, that's like a kiss on the chin, though. Alright, Mario's adventure is over. Mario, the princess, Yoshi, and his friends are going to take a vacation. Chances are after this I'm going to be playing a couple smaller Mario games. We didn't hear the pop. There we go. For those of you that have never seen fireworks before, there is definitely a delay. That's not the game doing something. There's always a delay with the fireworks. There's like I see fireworks every night. There's always a delay. It's the difference between the speed of light and speed of sound. It just happens. But yeah, chances are after this I'm going to be playing a few side titles because there are definitely a few side titles for Mario that come out at this point, so I'll probably want to play a couple of them. Some of them are really short, some of them not so short, but we'll get through them. And like the Mario main series is a lot of fun, but honestly, if it wasn't for the side titles, I'm not sure that Mario would be as beloved as he is. I don't want to spoil too much, but we have some car racing to do at this point, I believe. I'll have to look into that one. There's also the Game Boy titles that will go very, very quickly. But we are ready to go on to the next set. If you have not seen it, there is a vote up for the next game for what I am going to play next on Patreon. If you guys did enjoy the series, and, well, you're watching it now, feel free to vote for whatever I do next on Patreon. We have the list already up and available to vote for. Patreon is the best way to support this channel if you guys do like the channel. There's my plug. But there is a lot about this game that I absolutely love. It's not even all that difficult, I think, which is a lot of fun for kids. This is a good game for kids to play. Once you understand a lot of the secrets and the mechanics of the game gets a lot easier, especially the spin jump, the secret level that you can always get the power-ups in, all that kind of stuff make this game a lot easier than it normally would be otherwise. And once again, they thank me, which is always really nice. And we got to see all the different kinds of Yoshis available. And then we get to see all the different enemies again. Yeah, some of them I remember, some of them I don't. But yeah, the Lakitus, those things are the amazing flying hammer brother. And we got the jumping pumpkin plant this time. Charging Chuck. Yeah, a couple of them have changed because we did all of the special levels. We get Pidgeot Bill this time instead of Bullet Bill. So yeah, I should point those out. But yeah, this game is a lot of fun. It is a lot of my childhood in this game. I spent a lot of time. This is probably the game that I played the most before I got into RPGs. This was it. This was what I played all the time, and I loved it. And the Mask Koopas, which is kind of weird because you just hold their mask instead of their shell, and I believe they're trying to be Mario. I believe that's what they're going for. Blarg, probably my favorite name. I wish they would bring him back. There's a lot of these enemies that I wish they would bring back. Then again, I haven't played too many of the later titles, so I might be wrong. Maybe they do bring them back and I just haven't played them yet, but Rip Van Fish can stay gone for all I care. Fish and Boo, too. That guy is no fun. Big Boo, though, I definitely know you come back. I have to do like a backflip and then a butt stomp to get to the level, even. We'll get there. I do have a lot of memory of that game as well, but for now, this is the first Super Nintendo Mario game that we did. It was actually a launch title for the Super Nintendo, not for the Super Famicom. So if you were in Japan, this game, you had to wait for this one. But in America, this came out at the same time as the Super Nintendo. You could get them both at the same time. And I believe that's what my parents did. They bought me a Super Nintendo with Super Mario World in it already. I was pretty young, so I don't remember for sure, but I believe that's what we ended up getting. And all the friends. A lot of them named after musicians, which is always nice. All right, so that is the game. Like I said, we are going to move on to more Mario side titles for the vacation that he had planned. We have quite a bit to deal with before we get to the next Mario game, but like I said, for the next main Let's Play, the vote is up on Patreon if you guys do want to check that out. But like I said, I am going to reset the console, so to speak, so that I can show off that I got all of the different exits in the game. The total number of exits is 96, just for the record. So when I hit the button, it should show 96. There it is, and we get a star, because we beat the game. That's everything. A lot of people thought this was a percentage, that you only beat 96% of the game. That is not what it means. It means that you beat all 96 exits. There are 96 exits, and that is what we got there. This is an early title. I was really young when this came out. Let's just put it that way. I was 4 or 5, depending on which date is accurate. I believe 1991 is the American release, so that is the date that I played it. Probably, I think I got it as a Christmas present, so I would have been 5, but I was really young. But I still remember this game probably more vividly than I remember any other game. So I was happy to play it. I was excited to play it, but I'm also happy that it's over and I can move on to some titles that I haven't beat 100%. Some of them I haven't beat ever. Even with Mario, they were too difficult for me as a kid, and I never went back to them for whatever reason. So I'm excited to get back to some of them. But those are going to be games for a later date. For now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this Let's Play of Super Mario World. I've been ballerscuba. I've been joined, as always, by a 100% run of Super Mario World, or at least what I'm going to call a 100% run. At least all the exits. Hope you guys have enjoyed this Let's Play. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks
for watching.